the Antiques Retro and Vintage radio show, which is on air tonight at 10 p.m. till 1 a.m. It's a phone-in radio, so if you have any questions that's related to antiques or, well, just about anything at all, you just give us a ring on 0790 822 9154. And I can see that we already have a caller on the line, so let's go to line one. What's your name and where are you from?
Hi there, my name is Philip, and I'm calling from Tennessee. And I'd like to say that I've got a rather nice clock, and I was wondering if you'd be able to tell me what the clock is worth.
Well, now I'm going to need a little bit more to go on. So, what does the clock look like?
Well, the clock is about maybe 6 feet, 7 feet tall. It's quite an ornate thing. It's got a chime in it that rings out every 15 minutes precisely. Then every hour on the hour it makes a louder chime noise. I mean, I have to admit, I do find the clock error quite irritating, and I've got absolutely no idea how to switch the fucking thing off. So, sir, if you wouldn't mind just minding your language, I think I managed to dump that, but sorry if that got out. I'm not the quickest on the old buttons here, but sir, I must remind you, yes, I'm very sorry about that. I haven't slept for days because of this clock, and I was just wondering if you could tell me what it's worth and a good place to sell it.
Well, sir, the grandfather clocks can go for quite a lot of money, depending on the condition of the thing. Is it in a good condition?
No, it's not. It's not in a good condition now. No, it's quite badly broken up because of me kicking it all the time. Because it goes off, like I said. The thing goes off every 15 minutes.
Yes, I understand now. What kind of bad condition? Are we talking the thing is absolutely wrecked now? It couldn't be restored in any way. Maybe a bit of you haven't broken any glass. Could you get to replace the glass? Anywhere that?
No, I don't know nothing about clocks, and now, I have to admit, I would like to get it out of my house. I mean, would you buy it?
Well, now, I haven't been in the antiques game for quite some time now because I've been doing this radio show for the past 40 years. But I'm sure if there's any callers out there that would like to buy a broken, what sounds like a grandfather clock, do ring in on 0790 822 9154, and we at the Antiques Retro and Vintage Roadshow will pass on your details, and hopefully we might find you a buyer. Now, does that sound okay, line one?
Well, yes, I suppose that'll have to do. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, now just need to wait for another caller to call. Hey, now, there we have line 3. Hello, you're live on Antiques Retro and Vintage. Now, please do not swear. Okay. Hello?
Hi there. How's it going?
Very well, thank you. Now, have you got any antiques-related questions?
No, this is not the fishing program. I rang up about fishing. I like to do a lot of fishing.
No, this is the antiques program. We deal in antiques on here, I'm afraid. I think the fishing program is between 5 in the morning to 8 a.m. in the morning. Now, if you'd like to ring back then, if you're still awake, we don't deal with fishing. And now I must say that again, we do not deal with. We've had quite a few callers of late just ringing up talking about fishing, and we don't deal with fish. We deal with antiques. Okay. So thank you, line 3. Thank you. Goodbye. Now, we're going to take a little advert break now, and when we come back, we'll speak to line 5 and 6, who apparently all have very interesting antique problems for us to get our heads around. So, I'm looking forward to that. You're listening to the Antiques Retro and Vintage Radio Station, and I hope you are enjoying it. And coming up next, we have a few adverts, then it's the news, and then we'll be back. Okay, see you soon.